Hi, how y'all doing? Today is Friday the 13th. Yay! September 2024. Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky's just weird, okay? It is. It's just weird. Haven't you noticed the sky's been different? In the rise, all day long, in the evening, right? It's not the same. The blue's not the same color. It's just different. I wonder what's going on besides the magnetic pole shift. I just looked out the window to look at the sky, and I seen the moon right out across from me. I was like, I looked out a second ago, was it there? And I looked out and it's there, right? That's suspicious. Strange, right? The Schumann hasn't been posted yet today, so I'll have to put it in my community post when it comes available, if it comes available today. I've had a rough day today, I really have. Excuse me. Cucumbers. That's what my aunt used to do every time she burped. She'd tell you what she burped up, right? What the tasted like. So anyway, bit of a restless sleep last night, mostly from dreaming, right? I had a dream I was at a party. I was having a good time. It wasn't a drinking party. It was a different kind of party. And there was a young man there, and he was looking after me, making sure I had everything I needed. I was never alone. I was being paid attention to. He made me feel very important, right? Some man walks up and gives me this see-through cup, and it's full of these capsules that are green, see-through. And there's a little chunk of hash on each one of them. And he says, here, take this, right? And then walks away. So I just walked around with this cup. I was wondering why he gave it to me, right? But everybody was having a good time. There was nothing scary or anything like that. I thought that was different. At least I had fun in my dream, right? Different. I'm not a big party person like that. Once in a while, I don't mind, but yeah, you gotta keep everything to a moderate level, right? So, I noticed FedEx truck too has been parked across in the McDonald's parking lot every day for the last 2 months. Like, aren't they supposed to be out delivering packages? How can they sit in a parking lot all day across from my building, right? Spies spying on my energy. They're afraid I'm going to activate or something. I've heard other YouTubers talk about stuff like this in their areas that never got the job, right? But I am aware of any kind of thing like that. Unmarked vehicles, delivery vehicles, whatever. You know what I mean? Like in the movies, what do they have in the back of them? Oh, this heavy, you know, the secret societies, you know, the alphabet agencies. They have, you know, it all set up in their radar, everything, right? You know, listening devices, whatever, right? So that's always in the back of my mind, paying attention. I'm not a big threat. Not yet anyway, right? Nah. Okay, I digress on that. Today, or last night I got this strong pain, icky sensation in my sternum, you know, right there, that bone before your solar plexus. And my son came and cracked my back and eased it a bit, but it didn't go away. But overnight it did, and then when I got up today, it started back again. And I'm not sure what that's about. I'm sure it has something to do with the geomagnetic storm that we just went through, or that's coming. A whole bunch of CMEs, X-flares, stuff like that, right? It does hit our body, affect us big time. And a proton storm is what we just came through. So I'd be like, I get good protons in my body. Not the negative ones, the good ones, right? And yeah, just try to talk myself that way. So today, most of the day, I felt like crap all day, right? A lot of pressure in my sternum and in the back that goes right through, you know, the spine kind of thing. opposite. My leg's been bothering me. My ears are ringing intermittently, right? Beep, beep, or ring, 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 ring. Not just ring, right? This one, the right ear, is going ring, ring, ring. And this one's just ringing. Did this before, you know, last month or whatever. So, getting codes? I'm not sure. Something's going on though. The sun's really active. So I think Stefan Burns said that we were getting another geomagnetic or solar storm, whatever. So that would hit us today or tomorrow. So maybe that's what I'm feeling, right? Could be. Same as I was watching, I noticed in sci-fi movies, right? You'll see something in it, like, because they leave codes and everything, right? And I was watching a movie yesterday, it was about Bigfoot type character, I suppose, right? In the bush, in the mountains, in the States. And there on one of the signs it said Xylon Corporation, private property. Right? And even the characters in the movie said, well, did you know what that's from? We never see anything. Nothing's going on. He's like, no, I've never seen nothing, right? Because he finds another guy in the bush. And so I looked it up. It's sure as shit that corporation exists, right? It's on the internet. But you can't get too deep in it to see what they are, right? But I believe all corporations are corrupt, satanic, run by the they, right? So, yeah, every science fiction movie, if they have something like that, some kind of private property, facility, corporation, company, I look up the name, sure as shit, it exists. So tell me it's science fiction, right? So this Xylon company and the Bigfoot character that it killed people, stuff like that, see, that's not really Bigfoot. Maybe it was something that they had released or made an experiment, right? You know how they do that shit, right? They experiment with everything. Maybe that's what it was to point out. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I find it interesting. We're having a lot of squares in astrology, too. So, that means, like, challenges, shall we say, like I've been having today, trying to be comfortable and get the icky sensations out, right? And there's other challenges in life too, you know? This is just my physical one. And when it got like this, it brought I can't say brought my positivity down, but it just made me feel meh. Like, oh no, I keep on thinking I'm gonna end, right? I even said to my son today, I said, I'll give you a wise little hint here about your mailbox, right? I said, I figure I should do it before I'm not here anymore, not to tell you this kind of stuff, because there's going to be one day you're going to be living on your own. And he's like, okay, so I told him, right, if you don't want junk mail in your mailbox, I phoned the post office years ago, like when I was in my late 20s, maybe early 30s, because I was getting junk mail in my mailbox, and my mailbox would have all this junk mail in it, but no mail. So that they couldn't put any mail in it. So I phoned the post office, and at that time you could talk to somebody. And I complained about it, and I said, what can I do about it? I don't need this junk mail, right? And she says, okay, get a white piece of paper, write on it. No soliciting, no flyers, no newspaper, you know what I mean? No junk mail, and tape it. As soon as you open the door of your mailbox, taped it right there at the bottom, like inside. So I did that, and I don't get junk mail. But if you don't do that, you'll get junk mail, right? And he was like, that's a good idea. Thanks, Mom. All right? And I said, yeah, well, I figure, you know, pass on a little bit of wisdom while I'm still here, right? One of my daughters, too, the other day, or last week there, she was feeling the same way, like she's going to die, right? She's like, I don't know if I'm going to be here that long, Mom, or whatever. I said, don't do that. I forbid it, right? I forbid you. You may not leave before I do, right? And she laughed it off. Ha ha ha. I said, no, I'm serious, right? This is just the rules. you know? So I think it's the energy, right? It's a rebirth, or, you know, part of the rebirth process. Because she didn't get the job either, right? Maybe you might be feeling like that. And if you do, I'm pretty sure it's just the energy that they're pumping out of the planets and the sun and all that crap, right? Because we don't even really know what that stuff is. Everything's a lie. We've been lied to about everything, right? Everything. Oh, is that it? Let me see. Oh, two more things I wrote down to talk about. The trees this year, it's almost the middle of September, and they're not really changing color. This is odd. We're cottage country. We always have color in September. Oh well, the weather's been really strange, so hasn't it? It has. Same as I was telling you, what was it last week? The astrology said that the government would try to be relevant. Like they're important, they're in charge. Pay attention to them. Look at us. We're doing this, we're doing that. You know what I mean? And aren't they doing that right now? They are. In the Canadian news, in the United States news, right? It's fitting quite good, I think, that fell into line. Astrology doesn't always fall into line for me. But I can see that part, you know? So, yeah. That tells you they're desperate, you know? It does. But that's okay. They're all fake anyway. They can be as desperate as they want, right? Because there's me and a lot of other people that know they are not relevant at all. They matter not. So, I don't even put my time into them. I won't watch about it, anything of them, of their debates, of their little stupid quarrels, you know? About this person leaving this party and this person not, you know, whatever. Go away, go away. You bother me with your dribble. Right? It's like little kids having an argument and want you to pick them. Whatever. You know, I can't be interested in that bullshit when it's not real. So, yeah. My son's been okay with me the last couple of days while he's been home. Although he left tonight to go to his girlfriends, whatever. Alright? He is, but I know he's going through, you know, feeling the energy too. He's just not admitting it because he's too much of a man. You know how men are, right? They won't admit something when it's wrong. It's part of their programming growing up in hell school, right? But yeah, it amazes me how many of these truthers are so proud that they've sent their daughters and sons to college and university, right? I was like, yeah, I get it. You're awake. You're sovereign. Sure you are. Right? You know? Send them into hell. Look up the etymology of the word school. You will see that it means hell. Send them there and teach them to be good little devils, okay? You know? It's messed up. See, I didn't have that problem. I didn't go to high school or nothing. I'm self-taught. Right? That's why I think different than most people. Because I didn't get indoctrinated. Sure, there's little things I slip sometimes, you know, because I don't have new information. But, yeah, I didn't get the indoctrination everybody else did. They thought they were punishing me by making me an outsider. Guess the joke's on them, right? Yeah, it is. Alright. I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video today or not because I was feeling so icky. But after I had made my dinner and I ate, I felt better. The energy started lightening for me. Alright? Or I just got so used to it, I raised my vibration. I don't know, right? I started singing to myself. I was having a hard time walking up the stairs. And so I thought of a song. What was it? Oh goodness, I can't remember now. And I just started singing the song. I'm walking up the stairs, going to give the felines treats. I can make it there. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm not going to stop. Right? Because my back and my legs get really tired some days. It's so weird, because some days I can just boogie up and down the stairs, and there's other days I can hardly make it, because my back tires out so much. But yeah, I even seen Gina Marie Hill today. She made a video saying if you're exhausted, you're not the only one. And it's true, right? Many of us are going through this energy. We're purging. We have to be purging. Because we're coming into the new world soon, right? We got to get rid of all this old dark energy. And like I've said before, it's going to make you feel like you're sick. The Ascension symptoms sometimes, right? Yesterday I was feeling really good. Today, not so much. Right? We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll feel good. But I got the weekend alone, so nobody's here to listen to me complain or anything like that. So that's okay too. Alright. I hope you're having a good day or night. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm sending you love, good health, eyes to see, a mouth to speak, a heart to love. I love you all as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.